Hi everybody, it's Celine and Titch
Hello.
from I Am Handmade, and we are going to be doing .com. IamHandmade.com, that is. We're going to be doing a tutorial this morning, or this afternoon actually. It's actually almost evening. It's 5 to 5 on a Sunday evening in Ireland. A very wet and raining Sunday
Horrible
evening, I'm afraid. So we were asked to do a tutorial on how to do a hanger swirl by Joanna of the Soap Bar blog, and so we had a few remakes to do, didn't we, Chichi?
Yeah.
So we said absolutely, no problemo, because when I like to do a remake I like to do sort of a different thing, because I get bored of the same old stuff all the time. Alright, so here are my oils and butters all melted up, and in here, you see?
Yeah.
Is coconut milk, goat's milk, white clay, colloidal oatmeal, and my fragrance oil, which is, in this case, we're remaking Peony Sorbet. And it's actually one of the best sellers. Really nice fragrance. I really like it. If you like rose, you like it, and if you don't like rose, you like it, because actually I think it's a sort of more up-to-date version of rose. It seems to appeal to a lot more people than straight up rose does.
It's a gorgeous colour as well, the colour we've done it before.
Yeah, we're going to do it in shades of white and pink, because that's pretty much screams.
Shades of pink.
Shades of pink. No, it'll be white in it as well.
Yeah, we're saying shades of white.
Yeah.
We're doing shades of white.
Well, yes dear. Oh my god, she's been clever. She took her clever pills today.
Obviously you didn't.
TJ. She is so naughty. Anyway, okay, so we took everything out. All this is the milks and everything that's going to be mixed into the oils.
Oh, it smells lovely.
Isn't it really?
It's lovely.
And you don't even like...
Yeah, I'm not a fan of rose at all, but I do like this fragrance.
No.
Rose the fragrance, not rose the soap.
Titch is not a very... person who's very big on floral scents, but she likes this. Okay, glasses on. I'm not wearing gloves, I will say. That is my own personal preference. I would recommend any new soaper to wear gloves. For me, I just don't.
Because you're naughty.
Because I'm naughty. I just work better without. So I'm going to burp. See that big bubble that came out there?
Yeah.
My soap blender. And for Renee, I'll say burp by soap blender. And here we go. Remember, this is just the oils and the milk and the fragrance. I just want to incorporate them fully before I mix in the lye.
Did this behave well last time we did this?
Yes, this fragrance behaves beautifully. Well, fingers crossed, I guess. Okay, so my lye water, which is here, which is a tiny bit on the creamy yellowy side because it's got silk in it, as ever.
Tussa.
And Tussa silk, which actually means wild silk.
Vile?
Wild.
Oh.
No, I'm not putting anything vile in my soap, thank you.
Oopsie.
Silly.
I was thinking.
So that goes in. I'll just make sure to scrape any excess out so we have it all.
As always.
Yes, I am pernickety about that.
Oh, you are.
And burp the blender again. There, burp. Now, I really want to get this to the point of emulsification because I'm going to be putting my colours in and they need to be stick blended in. So I don't want it to go too far or be too thick. So I think that might be it. So Titchy, if you wait there, I'll go get the colours.
Yes, no worries.
And I'm using liquid colours for this. The first time I'm using a white titanium dioxide. Bleh. Titanium dioxide, which is liquid, and I have not used liquids before. Sorry for my And I'm using red, or what's called red, but it's shades of pink, liquid colour also.
Must apologise for the shadows on this. The lights are a bit annoying in here because they go at different angles and it's quite hard to go anywhere without me blocking the light. So
okay, so I want pink, I want mostly pink, I want white, a little bit of white, and about a third of pale pink. No, white, no. Red. I know, I'm sorry.
I didn't say it anything wrong, Peony.
So that's going to be my dark pink. And that's going to be the other pink, and then what's in the bucket is going to be white. Okay? So I think I'll shake this up. I've not used this before, so
Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Hi, funny.
I'm going to try. You're hilarious, did you? I'm going to try about that much. And I'll just basically play it by ear, or by eye even in this case. Ha ha. Ha ha. It's because there's less in the bucket. Okay, I think a bit more.
That freaks me out a bit.
I know. Got Titchy to try and mix soap the other day, and she was funny. She jumps at any sort of loud noises. No, every time I did this, I jumped. Every time.
Because I was afraid of
That is nice, but possibly a bit too creamy. You know, for a video making tutorial type thing, maybe I would have been better to use something I know works, but hey ho, it's not going to not work.
it's going to be fabulous.
It's just going to mean it's less white than I want or more. And I think that's pretty much what I want. Yeah, that's fine. So always make sure to put the lid on back on things because I'm forever knocking them over after I'm done.
Because you're a scatterbrain.
Well, sometimes when you're, especially when I set up so quickly, you're rushing to finish it all off and tendency to knock things over. So I'll put that to one side. It's done. So this is going to be the darker pink. I got a clean spoon for this. So this I know colours quite strongly. So let's try it with this amount. As you can see. So that is definitely darker pink. Okay, so that's done. Very good. That was quick.
Yeah.
And then I put a little bit less in this one. If we put too much, we can always put the titanium dioxide in. Just to whiten it down a bit. But it also got more soap here, so
it's a nice shade actually.
Yeah. I think it's a little bit. I'm not sure.
You don't
Actually,
want
no, I don't want it too dark, but I think I want it
a little paler.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's give it a tiny go. I didn't put that full amount in there now.
Good girl. I was going to say she put the lid back on the red one.
That's it. It's sort of, you know the colour you like when you see it?
Yeah.
And that other one I didn't like, but that I do like. Okay.
Finished mixing, so yeah?
For the time being,
Okay,
yes.
I'll stop the video and start again.
Okay.
I've run out, so back in a sec.
Okay, so we're mixing our colours. We have everything over here. And then the white that we did here. And even though it's raining, I'm absolutely really warm.
It's humid, it's not very hot, cold out.
Okay, so, sorry Titchy. we have our mould. And so what I'm thinking of doing is, if you look
Oh, sorry.
what I'm doing instead of looking at me.
Yes, I see what you're doing.
Just stand there staring at me. So what I'm going to do, you're nuts. So that's the sort of white. So I'm going to put half of this. I'll try and put half of it, which is probably about that much. Some people I know weigh all this stuff out, but life's too short for that. Okay. Just want to get tissue. It is such a nice fragrance. I actually really love this. I don't think I'll ever stop making this. Just wiping that off, keep it nice and neat. So what I'm going to do then is going to get half my light pink. Now I'm going to mix it a little bit because there's a few air bubbles in, which I don't want. And mixing them does help. So this is a hanger swirl, and basically a hanger swirl is actually really easy, but I don't think there are very many tutorials about it. I think I did one before. If I can remember the name of the soap I did for Emily.
Intrigue.
Very good.
Yeah.
You've got good memory.
I do indeed.
Which was a hanger swirl, but the soap set up really quickly on me in that case, which is not surprising because there's loads of geranium in it, which is a floral, which means it does set up.
That was a very nice soap though. There's only one or two of them left, I think. So.
It is.
Or if it's
lovely.
even any left, I'm not sure.
So what I'm going to try and do, I'm going to bang this out a bit more so you see a few bubbles there. What I'm going to try and do is try and get the layer as much as possible on top of the white and not into the white.
Okay.
Ooh, I think I've already failed. I see people doing this and I never know quite how they manage it.
So basically just do light dribbles at a time and then it builds up to a layer sort of thing?
Sort of, but other people manage to, I don't know if their moulds are shallower than mine or something. Other people seem to manage to get it without making quite the mess I seem to be making at the mo.
It looks like a cheesecake with syrup on top.
It actually does, doesn't it?
See, when you see things you think of soap. When I see soap I think of food. Which is good and bad.
Okay, seems to be pretty much, I mean it doesn't matter if it's not utterly defined because it is going to be swirled, but it'd be nice if it was a bit defined, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So I want to put half this. Is that half? No, a bit more I think. Okay, that's probably about half. Tidy up the edges of the thing and yeah, one thing again with the swirl, if you're going to do layers, try and tidy off the side edges. So your side edges are pretty neat. Oh, I didn't see it. There's a whole load of white on that
I was
side.
going to say that, but I didn't know if you actually had intentionally done that.
No, can't see it.
Oopsie.
So if you do see it, tell me. Doesn't matter. Fill it in.
It'll be grand.
It will be grand. Again, it doesn't matter if it's. I'd like to get as flat as possible, but again, you know, sometimes life is too short for these things. Just tighten off the sides as much as possible. Now, so we're on to the darker pink, which is a little bit thicker, which means it's going to be easier to mix on top, which is good. It should stay on top, which it is. Yay.
Now in parts of the camera they both look the same, but the pink, well now I can see it better, but yeah, the start there look the same, but they are two very different shades of pink, which is lovely.
They certainly are, because
Yeah,
this one is
the
more
paler one's
cerise, I guess, cerise.
Yeah.
And the other one's more of a, what is it, it's like strawberry vanilla or something.
Yeah.
If you were to use a food analogy. I'm going to put all this in, except for a bit, which I'm going to leave for the top. That's probably enough in there, right? Again.
I haven't done a soaping video in a while. I find it tiring.
Aww. It's because you keep going gallivanting around the country, my dear.
Indeed. And I'm very busy over the next 2 days. I was going to bring that up at some stage.
Okay, what are you doing?
The next few days. Well, tomorrow I have been invited, along with like 400 other people, to have afternoon tea at Áras an Uachtaráin, which is where the Irish president lives. So it'll be like a garden party sort of thing with food, and you get to meet the president and the wife and get a formal tour of the place, which is very cool.
So can I say that's sort of America's, that's like basically going to the White House and having tea with Obama.
Yeah.
So that is pretty much a very big deal.
It's very cool, yeah. And then that's on from about 2:30 to 5:30 tomorrow afternoon. Hoping the weather will be better because it is outdoors. And then in the evening time I'm going to a concert in the O2 in the city. Roxette are playing a 80s duo, I suppose you call them. So
They would have been big. They would have been big around the world.
Yeah.
People would know them. I am actually very surprised you knew them, because you weren't even born in the 80s. For the
Well,
Lord's
I know
sake.
Bon Jovi.
That's true.
Yeah, I actually like the 80s bands. I feel like you say you're born in the wrong year. I think I was born in the wrong year.
Yeah, I think so. I was just going to say that, actually.
Yeah. So looking forward to that, and a few book launches this week as well, which will be good. So I'll have lots more pictures, I promise, especially in my new camera. Although tomorrow night I won't bring in the new camera because it might not be allowed in the arena. They don't really like professional cameras in there. So
in case you're too good.
Yeah, in case I'm too good.
Yeah, I'd say. They've probably heard about you, how good you are, Titchy.
I know.
Now, while she was whittering on there, oh, I put the layer of pink on, second layer pink, and to balance it out as much as I can. And again, I've just left a little bit for the tops. Okay. Sorry, cookery books fell. Okay. So then,
From all Celine's banging, she knocked out cookery books.
So then we have our white again, which is still behaving beautifully.
That consistency is nice, actually.
It is. It's actually more of a cream, but it's fine.
Still.
I am pretty certain there are cream and pink peonies as well.
Ooh, smother. Missus.
Smother means you made a mess.
Oh yeah. I do forget sometimes we're broadcasting to a global audience.
Oh, global audience, darling.
Yeah, it's a very Irish or culty term.
No, it's
smother.
a Galwegian one. I've never heard it in my life before.
You never heard that before?
No.
Just smothers to make a mess, yeah.
Especially when you're eating, apparently.
Yeah,
to
it's
do
more
with
used when you're eating, yeah.
Well, I'm definitely not eating this. I can tell you that much, my sweetie.
It looks so good though. Nom 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 nom.
It does. It actually looks like a really good chocolate or strawberry cheesecake or something.
Or melted ice cream, which I love.
Again, a little bit of white for that. Okay, so to the hanger swirl, we have a hanger. It's basically a wire hanger. And my husband, Malky, just basically, excuse me, I just had some drink.
Fizzy 7-Up,
Yeah.
not alcohol.
No. Oh! Okay, don't do that. What the hell am I doing?
Oh, Celine.
Okay, we'll cut that out.
Oh no, don't, it's funny. People watch it to see mistakes happen.
Okay, we won't cut that out.
No,
Alright.
it's funny.
Okay, don't go waving it around showing people on camera.
They know
So
what
what we're going to do a hanger swirl is basically you put your soap in layers, you push the hanger down. I have a couple of not chopsticks, but skewers, sellotape, just to make that a little bit wider, a little bit more defined. So I'm going to push it down, pull it up, down, all the while moving it across.
Yeah, gradually moving across.
Okay, so you'll see now. So push it down. Now it's down to the bottom of my soap. I'm going to move it up, down, up. I'm just moving very slightly across. Try and keep it as straight as you can. You can see it's bringing up some of the pink, which is fine.
It's fab.
I'm going to just go over and do it again.
It all depends on how much of a sort of swirl you want in the middle. Is it that you do it again? Or,
yeah. And out again. Just do it nice and slow. Don't take too much soap with me. But I don't mind because I will actually, in the interest of not wasting anything,
as always,
scrape that off.
With everything, you never waste.
Right over there. Okay, so that's it. Absolutely looks like strawberry cheesecake now.
Yep.
You can see it drags some of the bubbles up, which is good. So, I mean, you could leave it like that if you wanted. I don't think it looks very attractive. So what I did was, because I left some of my soap colours, base colours, and they're going to do a whippy top. Now, I haven't actually used a fragrance oil, which this is obviously. I doubt you can get an essential oil of peonies, though I'm sure some people could claim they could. I haven't used essential oil or used glitter in ages, have we?
No, because you're doing the essential soaps and just purely natural and simple, so yeah.
So it's kind of fun to do it again.
And it's actually nice doing a video again. Yeah. The soapy team are back in action.
As much as I like the soapy team back in action, as much as I like essential oils, I really do love them. I love fragrance oils too. I think they all have a part to play. I know some people, when they use fragrance or essential oils a lot, and then they say, oh no, I'm going to change my whole brand to this. I kind of think, okay, fine, you know, whatever floats your boat, really. But I always think, well, you know, there's loads out there, so why limit yourself? It's a big wide world of fragrance, so, you know, if you particularly like a fragrance like Peony, that you can't probably get an essential oil. I am almost sure there isn't an essential oil in it, and if there is, it's probably like £1 billion or something. So why limit yourself? Plus, you're limiting your market too. So, as much as I like essential oils, I also like fragrance oils, I like glitter, I like all that, so I'm going to do both. And the people who like one type can buy, and the people who like another type can buy.
You're keeping it open to your market. And I have to say, I'm not a fan of essential oils until they're used in soap. I do not like the smell of them out of the bottle at all.
No, it's only because you think they're too strong. Yeah, that's because they're very concentrated.
Yeah.
But you say that about some of the fragrance oils too.
Some of them. I tend to like the fragrance oils a lot more. They're more my sort of fragrance. There's some weird under scent to the essential oils that I'm not a fan of.
Oh, because some of them just need to be blended. You smell them as single notes.
Yeah.
It's. I think it's in the. There's not many of them that.
Like I don't mind the orange ones because it smells like oranges, but or citrusy. God, the orange ones. There's loads of orange.
No, I know. But that's just personal taste, and like I said, why would I limit you out of the market?
Yeah.
So that means you never get anything.
Saying that though, I do like them in soap. It's just less concentrated. It's just the concentration is too strong in the bottle. And obviously you're not going to use the whole thing in a soap.
Okay, so we'll just do some sort of...
I think last time you soaped, I wasn't here, and I re-watched the video. Malcolm took her out, Celine did on the tripod, and oh my god, she was doing this, and she was saying, "Oh, I've no one to tell me when to stop." And at one stage, I think a good 6 minutes before she stopped, I was like, "Stop! Stop there!"
Was that the one where I said, "Now Tishy would have told me to stop by now"?
Yeah. Yeah, and then you kept going and going. I was like, oh my god, I would have smacked you on the wrist for that.
And the problem then is, of course, you lose the definition.
But still, it turned out lovely. And once I was like, oh my god, you've ruined it. But you didn't. It was still lovely in the end. So
Of course I didn't.
as if you'd do that.
As if I would.
Because I don't want it to become all too blended into the one thing, especially with this sort of soap.
No, I think... that could be it.
Yeah, that's perfect, I think, yeah.
Good girl. Okay. Ooh, globby. Right, now I've just used my glitter teaspoon. So now I have to get another.
Show us.
Glitter, big
Glitter.
glitter. So, see if I haven't lost touch. Oh, this is just automatically pretty.
Oh, look at that. In the light, it's stunning.
Yeah, I got not everywhere.
Over your side, I think. Over more to the edges. Along there, yeah.
That's enough. Just doing it and overdoing it.
Oh, there is. I probably easily keep going until there's a layer of glitter on it.
No, just wipe this side here. Look at a little bit.
There's a white on the side now when you hit the hanger off it, which was quite amusing.
It is quite amusing, but it goes to show everybody can do something silly. So there we go. This is Peony Sorbet with a hanger swirl, and that's the hanger swirl technique. I hope I explained it well enough, and I hope it comes out really nicely. Haven't used it for this soap before, but it'll be interesting to see. We won't cut this till Tuesday now.
Tuesday, yeah.
But we'll do a cutting video so you can see what it looks like. But smells gorgeous.
It does.
And I love the pink and I love the glitter, and it's definitely my kind of soap, isn't it? So there you go, Peony Sorbet, hanger swirl. Hope you enjoy it, and thanks very much for watching. Bye.
Bye.